so ya memenda foforo atwede aponyankopon ede adom yen ene memenda August bosum ne de toso edumiensa Adom TV sunie sanso se wote enka radio so a Asempa 94.7 FM midin ede chief Jerry Force obeti afrem CJ uhuyan wo TV so ana wote enka radio so share wo social media memenda na passe ana ye Nnawotwi dwumadie ene yesim konya don hwemienu na ye de ebre wo nti be bia wo bia however you are tuned in. Good morning and thanks for joining us. Don't really be no and ansamo edi akotene e wona watwumu ni nyina no ye de esi ho no na afei ya twetwemu enkomo. Nnawotwi Yi ensam akoso. Office of the Special Prosecutor ayen hwehwemu bi. Na san hwehwemu no ode beto dwa no akoye the Customs Division of the GRA and oba penny baako a wono so eye adwuma wa ban or Council of State member Mrs. Eunice Jacqueline Bua asoma hene na assembly beto dwa no na chese maame no adwuma wa ye wokra niema ede ba na adwuma eko e frɛ no LaBianca adwuma eko no ekra enam frozen product ede ba oman yi mu na etu asese wotua de ma aban no akwaye se eto no emma ana so customs benefo no omo hwan so anapai ye beti bre na fei ye frɛ ne saying report no ya hwehwem ya do mo asuko na nienti a customs advance ruling a womo de ma maame no womo edisa ruling no ede ma maame no empo ye behwe nia customs act no ankasa eka efa sa advance ruling yi eho na fei ya bisa nienti a opani a oda customs division no ano eye kena okojo damoa sisi ai asanibu afu pa anamo no a OSP etu ye no anapai ye beje bre na fei atwetwemu enkomo ne etosom ye no July inflation rate at Ghana Statistical Service there betuja 31.7%. Na je say afedie from one echo that's a hoche no da na do so na pay ye bisa simple question point ban ye befa so a inflation a sania inflation no echo esura na echo ne ahoche ne sania echo no kwa be na befa so ebitimi aye hu bibi of course ye beji mre na inflation for the various sectors of the economy no ye babaka me da ma bedafo edi chewa ye befa ne makomako meba na fei abadjafo a womo ne me eba betwetwe nkomo na na pay mada wo madi edi akyerew midin edi chief Jerry Force no betumi afrem CJ Nnawotwi dwumadi asuni yamawache ama wakwaba
abusia midin the Reverend Kwame na Aida me gidi say ye dwumadi ni na wani jiho ye videos ye talk shows ni dwumadi ni na de hia me pa ne se na ebe ya wasabaka ye dwumadi no 24/7 wo bell no wo de point so sa bell no point so punches so biu na some punches so biu o punches so 24/7 dwumadi ni na e share kikro na won saka and follow us and share the page for commenting na so to no nyame share
FM Nnawotwi dwumadi na egu so ede bro midin the chief Jerry Force and mo joining on Facebook no stay with us na mo fa mo comment no engu honom ye beje bre na fe yakenkan e de ama me shebo so say ebrebe mo answer na be sorry so na be bie phone lines na so do wadwenche e de aba ehu hia pa aya na ye twetwe nkomo ni wi a ye dope se ye bete won so wonka va social media ana so ye bie phone lines na enti ben phone no ye bie phone lines na na fe won so de adwenche e de aba empe for me on betwetwe enkomo ewo mebenkum so no hwa no eye miamenua Eric Kwame J or Deputy Bono Regional Communication Officer of the NDC Eric Abekansa so na wo hwe ne otimi benkum so pay ya Ernest Yaukumi or the new Patriotic Party parliamentary candidate for Akwatia constituency in the 2020 election or also a leading member of the communications team of the NPP enano mawakwaba
yeah me dey see you
bibia boko there Kwame wo dey ye Yao.
Nyame adom. Ono be dey. Ana odon dey.
Right. Eric, ma me share free so. Ma me share free so. Na ye hwe me gidi say Office of the Special Prosecutor Juma waye hwehwemu a waye or the report no aba betudwa efa anamonto bi a akoso e the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority efa dwumadie ahodo ho wagibre atwem yenhwe so far even answer na beba details ni mu no ohu adwuma ni nyina esen Eric
medase dedi kan meche Adom TV ahwefo nyina na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will be a mention.
Kwame ma no so kakraman. When say beba, you shall see
na mentia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ura na wa ben mu MPP fo su ne omoban ti Ghana fo hu ne so mfa so. Ye ne. Ye hwehwe no e de ne bo akoma no metia no. OSP adwuma wa ye. My report no a 12-page document.
Yes.
And I think I commend him. Report no a meeting me satisfaction though. What I say?
Report no a meeting with satisfaction.
Yes, though, but why are not from there? Because it is not easy for a big fish in a party in government. Now party crona nema special prosecutor to me. What I say? Appointees me no one say me can you. Nipa na asem no fa no ho no. No ya mampani appointee 2017 eba. No a board member El Gapuha. And a rekisi ajaben so ya mampani Akufo-Addo appointee. Nti nipa ba ko na ma mu nyina adwuma. Nti means that they have something in common. Mampani na nim de wo hu afọ mu nyina ho na omo akwanya. Nti etoda eno na in politics no. You can say ubenya the political war. They are fights or on call for. So on that aspect, I think so about nobody.
Okay, but now we'll say report no and meet your expectation. Then I will share the free report.
Yeah, I say what kind of report now? There's clear admission say a near my hold petition and no jina so at the coin. I happen yampa. What I say? Now ye can ye queen no. She said the year be discuss matters on economy. There be a meka ye will nipa ketua bi wo krom ha. Omo no mo control na omo wo in governance no. Omo na mama asese ne sofa. What the meka. Me too. Was ye? Me no what yes is here na me nua kumi. Na kumi company na private company or the ejuma. Ni enka se bi kumi I invade tax. Punishment the bema kumi and I won. It may be different than the big fish. What am I say? Because tax evasion, all kind of document ni na clear acceptance, influence peddling na dia kika ho nyina. But bia eye mai kakran so OSP say omone maame na kan ye no. Na was so be refund this sika be 1.something million Ghana cedis. Maame no refund it on the date of say 31st March or the sika naba. And the Ebema prosecution near the Adimo and man for expect to say, Hona Obe champion, I for now, I name the next level of OSP do. But if BB Sabe cause one can hint in the said report, it be or say, because of the Ohu Yentino, I was say customs, the roadmap, Eba. Kwanya Mofaso, a yo Mujumedi, no, Sanya Manyamanina. And now I was so more conducted investigation near the ADF 2017 Hobakwan Mofaso Diomujuma. And what the petitioner said, no. Petitioner no be catch OSP say. If 2017 ebano. And I'm a board member e Gapuha. Ghana Port and Harbour Authority. Eho and I'm a cran near my faba. Eho na dream die nyina koso. Enti e wosenka wo yes adwuma no kra na wa be boy amane yes me start free 2017 eba no the petitioner ne de ba say ni ma ba onko fakitu abi ma no aka say miracle nanim na wo say yekoye I don't get it.
Nice say I say a chance na ye ba be koye chi akosha say 2017 but meanwhile na you mo ade about 2021
meanwhile the petitioner okay petition I have copy meet me asham okay petition any evidence or file the kan ho na e ho asem na no woka because no raise issues say saa time na na ye ka no na nipa no e government appointee no a board member e wo Gapuha nti o da influence no e wo board no so say betimi ene ma o de be be under declare ne de keka ho nyina and I'm accepting the report yes because of the influence of what aban mu no we use the IBB what I say or the abutu so e was otua wantua some of the documents offer document ni bia on say and as there were ejuma report e bia na obewo much knowledge on those things. See be a mede container neighbor. Container na mede eba no pen ko ane wo. What I say? The value of pen ni obi a or the container eba cast na wo no. Memfa ne se ni nyina 40 feet container. The value enye the same. So what I say? Because we car back who boom poa, we name the value.
Yeah.
Now we pen boa, and you were under declaration and maybe bring the you know any panel present a coin. Maybe you team the chicken backs eba, or say chicken wings. You are pricing in your day, and you the same.
Okay.
And now me pay detail report no be can fa sanya man ho makoma, but me nim say we executive summary. Say actual report no be na OSP the beba later there. But even though with this report no, e ba na one who say enkofo bi mu so bonyo so, especially omo ayebo mu din in the report. Titru no ra Canada mo. How he spoke. Well me nipa. Me share no day no. Na the way awokasa no. Say me de come nipa tibia mu I may think say it could be say onye ebone. Wo hwe ne posture na. Me nipa sa. I say ade bi a unim ne ye de wa ye den awuram. But emrasem na ye kan ho no.
And I would say on say one on tom bia.
Good.
They acted in the confines of the law.
You see, maintenance na hanka say watomra na wantomra. OSP aye na ejuma. Ona indicting kofobi in the said report, right? Or the nemra Ghana for your man akwanya ne di juma. Enti ye friend penimfo no bia ne na no kasa oye den okokan e. And na okan report no so a obi ansem okan e bia no omukotu de bam so hwe pa. Ura Canada mwadi ohwa OSP person chere say multimedia ye beba morning show no pa be show Saturday CJ ne be host here ba ansa na CJ emra no Welbeck and the oversight responsibility say obenya panel members ya ma CJ enti say CJ betena ha na CJ nya panel members a untimi blame CJ obebremu hwan Welbeck because he's the producer e ho ne de Korea Canada mo an say you are the head of the show and no be na making enti wona ho ye head no say enema bi fa wase and no ye ya now oversight responsibility I went me exercise the problem in no and edu ba bia okay I was so admitting your money meba because asema me okan ya anya me de ori akisi ajaben menim say oyemranim ni right everybody is aware or a very good lawyer you can't dispute it and am ampani anka say anya courage e wonimu e this position na man meaning say omunim de wonimu and one thing I was say very careful and say ne yebe ma obi di bia nhwe ni age awanya because yekofa akokora be di mampani hwe be ode yeko nti so ka se sa akwada keto na I heard I wasn't okay that small boy you shouldn't go there and penimfo na yede on by what have they done na small boy no be achieve something positive for the nation I think say mom ye nhwe age ni ade okay de wo nipa ni mu so obetimi aye ni okay so this report I indict mama no the woman I think she's now a council of state member. Are you serious? Omo tu mampenifu to four. They are rather defrauding the states. Okay.
Eric, remember about Okase Canada one oversight responsibility. Yeah. Let me read a portion of the report. I'll say indeed, Mr. Eduche's decision. Eduche no area Canada I think one of the deputies.
Yeah.
Mr. Eduche's decision would have passed muster, but for Colonel retired Damoa's apparent approval. The half-hearted seeming recantation is unhappily belated and does not absolve Colonel retired Damoa of ultimate responsibility for the apparently contrived decision. I'm quoting from the report. Now, Ernest, my member oho, Ejuma so far, why Ejuma port that? There will be a friend customs advance ruling. Hamachina may carry the Customs Act 2015 Act 891 Section 12. It defines the customs advance ruling. No? But if you Ejuma so far, say I'm kind and Eric Schatz now, who is saying? Ernest.
Say Ejuma in terms of the OSP na.
Yes.
Oh, okay. My encha eti for ne ahwefo nyina na menchia miaminia Eric so. Na miama se minia Eric ene opese ensem no February no akeken bia but why ade ebi o waka ne se na we se o kan no ebi o nso ana ode ne NDC che na hye won se du open na no eden hono na odi nkiko no oye ni nsase o se e hono de wa hye NDC che ne pa but the truth of the matter is say me I think say OSP aye there was oye first of all no the office na nkasa no was set up to do a work such as this say obeye mpensim mu na enipa aban apawom se omumbedi aban dwumedi no sankofo no so omudi omunsa kan aban sika na so mutu anamo bi ensem fata OSP na said the any say obeshishim. Nti ne di kan me ni menu Erikeje enya adwen se opeso che se omampani pa obi na sa nipa no wa ben mu because OSP ne nso no omampani ne pa oni nti no oni sa 2 minutes oni sa ahoden ne se obidi be yen hwehwemu enya nokre ene sa nipa no nke ma wo sa appointment na as OSP ni kwan se oji because adwuma ne pompon so ne se so obenya ahoden na obenya tumi na obenya kukuduro na odi ahwehwe nkofo aban apa wo mo se omumbedi dwuma no omana mutu mu no enu nti ne de kwa akotena sa position no it is so first unya jitu mu se obe OSP a na wasede ne se obe boa ne ayempensempense mu na dream ne kita asehye ne proye ne niama amanfo aban apa wo mo no wo mo pese wo mo ye no obesisi ano kwan eti na dwuma na oye no na report nso dey di se adwuma no se na wo so oye no sa na waye no de di ho nso ne se enipa ni bi ka na ompesom ka kosi se o mami a ye ka na ase wana se LaBianca ye ka na ase mi sebi na oye member o GPH board ne so enti no ompesom twetwe sa asem ni nyina e de ba be shem na yese na oye member de di kan se o kan report na OSP ni state clearly say on the 16th of November 2021 ana ne nsa kan krata bi a che se dream bi ana se keta se shebi akoso o baby na mra ne nsa kan sa krata na maame no oni GPH board ne so it's a statement of fact o kan report na e dey di pefe it is obi kan say no person ya na oye sabi amro ba krati mi sachra ebe ni papa na meboa enti mre atwam ne de kan say mo eni na oye enti na osi etimi twetwe ne na oye ni nyina de behye mo ene ansa na etimi akan asem ama na ye
but we can't also dispute the fact say as at the time I know a board member of GPH ni na not the line of business and one and all
meba yes but in hwehwemu a ye ohwehwemu ene se yesi ye mane take retrospective effect a many Eric Adwen ene nanka wo se ekwa akosi NDC for time ana omwa abem ne yenhwe ne yesi o sa pen so eno ne ebehu se pese hu asem ni pomasi bre ne solve problem no enye se etu eni esi ba ko so atenti so pese o kwa eche dia ene kwa eche o kai time a ye yenhwehwemu fa ye fence judgment debt no ezi yembie mu kwa eche na yenhwe nipa emre atwemu wo mfie ndi awonto to aso nyina no oma ye bone asoman ne yempa asem ne pomasi bre ne yensi ano kwan eti sa na pese na we could have gone back ne ehu sa na sitie but neidie ye kan wan sen petition ba 16th November 2021 edu pese o kan no kremu ne pepepe yomu a ehu nya sa fe na be kwa akotwea be shem se na oye na in any case say yes ye ka about GPH and deal with duties sana how can customs advance with GPH has nothing to do with it GPH nejuma oye ne say port handling any port operations and on that GPH and to say be say oh yeah GPH CEO and also a GPH board member Krampa your functions is limited to the operations of GPH
but at least you have some certain
yes I know a stakeholder not Tete no masa Nnawotwi
GPH ni ka fu mini no bi ntia
Ghana Port and Harbour
anti porter 7 year kan
nice year kan NC Nnawotwi I say year kan NC asem ne year kan telcos asem so what I say but ene amene wo ka say no ebia NCA on a function to say national identification card asem by NCA on a function what I say NIA on a function meanwhile your friend is saying Ministry of Communication so you say NIA under interior so what I say good ana GPH amene wo ka say GPH won adwuma oye ana eba customs your friend say duty ni aden so eno so she GRA den ase na make sure say GPH adwuma oye no ono no authority over the port in terms of port adwuma oye but duty no other stakeholders and say main authority say adwuma obi a won adwuma oye na no na insha GPH as say GPH enka den na letter we read the report na letter omo tro di ko siki for sa customs advance ruling no eko GRA ade no man tro anko GPH e dey the pefe say GRA ana wo sa to me no so on be masa ruling no and so on be masa efutuo no it is not chichi GPH be shema to me there emwa dey di won so ne say enipa OSP ni interview omu nyina no o de obi anu di sem atudwa Eji say me nua Eric Katis ase na Kennel Damoa na aso no ye nipa nti obetimi de ne ho ahye Kennel Damoa shoes mu yes ye betimi de ho ahye nipa ne shoes mu but the truth of the matter is say me nua Eric Tiwe osuamra onimra so what I say onim say state institution bi eye mpensen mu na ordinary report ebetu dwa enye sacrosanct enye hook line and sinker say de odi betu dwa no eye no kre say ya bo Kennel Damoa din wo mu nti no na che say otwa ne ho baby a enye ye Kennel Damoa so on the right under the laws of Ghana say obetimi akokot no akoti ni din ho Eric nim onim bro de make kan so say bi ono kwa na no bi o cheche sa say mi kwa che mi so it is a unimpa say oh arasa mi kan yen no kwe so unimpa say Kennel Damoa so fe say ye difi bi gu ni din ho a ensem fata obetimi akokot akoti ni din ho a enye nurse say wo hwe nipa nanim na aka no kreche ne say da bi anamotu a otu yi ene kwa person odi identify so no ye mfa sa kwan ni so because me anso me nim say Kennel Damoa so ono so ye mranim ni anya so we spin kwa na mranim ni ebi ana me nua Eric onim ba me dem ni say Kennel Damoa ye mranim ni so what I say it is obi go hu fin wo kwan say ogu a o so famra kwan so na akoti udin ho anya say obegina bedwem no aka so ye small boy no I say no yes no enim say o ye retired soldier
wa mu no unsu say abufu asisi a Kennel Damoa wanya e wa adwuma OSP aye no ho no sebe enye no kwan so
oh se me de me hu hye baby onu gina mu a so ati ase mpanifo se kwotu se nipa mienu kwa bi so mse na ano no e de ni sie Kennel Damoa nya kwanya na wo hwe abufu ode kasa na che so chese na ano no BBC yo so ati ase enu nti na me de me akwaba me tu ne fo se onim se na ano no BBC ye ana na ano asem ne so na obi gina so e di fi egu ho a o emran kwan se obekọ court na akoti udin ba se ubegina bedwem no akase nipa ne small boy ni sa nyama de me de me fe se entwa yi ensem fata esan se wo hwe adwuma waye ene me ode na brabo aye sebi so obedi soja kwa bedi Kennel retired no enye small position eti yesre no se office OSP na anye na adwuma yi a onfa kwan pa ho no nkoti ni din ho ba se obeto ayampia ne ade abo OSP ni de me fe say entry
Ernest Boye kakra your understanding of the customs advance ruling how do you apply for it you see then now apply for and so because I hear some 5 to 10% be of this waiver what is your understanding of sir act and a ruling
me understanding is say bi say we nipa we import ade kra nyama e de back room ha based on certain quantities bi a okra e de ba no na o apply to customs say mon hwe me niam ye bia me apply de ba no e doso e bia every week bia no container say na me de ba I'm told by the report ne and some kakama kind say ye mami the report ni say averagely no the be 200 containers and e ba busumi bia which is quite huge na no gina so no tro e de koma custom penny for say mon hwe containers do me de be na mumbo me na munti duties ne so ema me by certain percentage o share letter na ko any dia percentage ne na chose o siki between about 50 to 80% of we say no as a reduction bi kakra also ba custom for ko ntimi an grant sa na mo grant 5 to 10% or say 5% and mo de man na o hwe mu dia obioni be bisa say whether or not say custom for who to me say omote so ema your friend is saying ni importer na answer na yes custom for who kwan who to me say abrenya and say such applications ba objectively as they can be share and answer reasonably as it seems no
and no one ya na commissioner general and what mean as a commissioner of customs
oh meaning say first of all no commissioner of customs na didn't because Ebeko director of operations no nti na be hwe papa no mo indicting no the back no omo I think say on no oye director of operations so nti because we na overseas our operations we nya na new say nukwe wo mo nukwe nim na nti e fa ono ni sem asa na call director customs but senate bia no once you have a director general in charge of we say GRA in there senate bia no I think he must be yes me ntimi kan you know to ba me face
understand after going through the report no and now even all kind of customs act na the commissioner general the powers esompa
Yeah.
Powers. Emma finance ministry crowd powers in those things.
Oh, it's true.
And he set reports and I said, ya must some grant to be. Ye baby blame will be so be now here. I'm an SC. My first question I mean, Busam and say, Nyama we are nation, na Commissioner General Awana. Remy Shaddai.
Okay, I'm into us.
What I say?
Yeah. It be draw. Ernest to us, mommy.
Eti ne no kwemu say. Me they meet me can say a far through the director of operation I call the director customs and san I call ABS I commissioner general. They also who so say share the tax laws near the commissioner general or powers pa but customs division nankasana say GRA nankasana according to a lot of metamorphosis our powers no more breaky bi ama omo ankasa omo ho enti no one to bonus one steady in year ebi abekwa akoka de nsese account no de metimi account de make an say omo otumi say omo grante adne say yate so ama ko ne kotua na de meaning ni say whether it is with limitation to certain products say bia frozen items and I say frozen items and can and I say it is with limitation to certain products me for some time now no me need our industry to me share down so acquainted myself with some of those issues but no question say omo hu to me and to be sure and anu you know ekuo bi say from say chamber of freight and something they came out saying said there be OSP no watomra say all can say ma me ni hu kwan say obey entitled to some percentage no they make nyina na say in all this OSP there why na juma ti say oye no na say enipa bi susu say OSP report no ene mra bo abra ana say wanye ne kwan wo say ofa so ye ne na there was say omo ya ne say wo say omo court no mo kotu report ne sen ana mo ko report ni gu say na report no ene mra ebo abra na say mo no tetna nchen na ekoye ti say o there bi ana OSP na anye na juma ti say na wo say na there bi ene any OSP no endi nie ye ne sanso a na ya nhye ni nkwan ama na anye na juma ti say na e wo so ye no ba bebi a wedu no e nkwan hye na wo si enya de hye no ko sabi ye nim sana krom anu adwuma sitie ene yi no odno nsa koka obi ko a oye related to the aban a wo mu ikwa no you see how even enipa ka no fanisen ko hyase fi yanom so a ye nuanom Eric Mo party a member ibi so krampo a anka nen ka be we would have received a more fatal response because come make say witch hunting and ye bibia or reporting bia no ye ngindi
it is honest abanya wa shebo say or kunketa sisia ne proye na special prosecutor I this adwuman na wa implicate obia than obia a member of the group the team are no two omampanin council of state member it's not a good picture.
Council of State member or a elected Council of State member.
Yes.
Then call for ne to Abama and say umbe jinem no me to Abama. Exactly. Now what say mo ambede dwa. Now nim say bibi sa ata ne to. Enti ade bi o no ntimi blame ni call for no. Ana ntimi blame o mampani a one ni ye adwuma. Enti na mra ne so make provision for sa niam we say nipa ne ba na obedu san pempen so we ya. Or every right so betting ni din so antini din ho a or kwan omamu anatimemufo ede ne faso na ne me ne wo kai ho asem ya enipa bi pese ye kan ne de betwitwia ne de be fire no eno no ensem fata the enti ameka sense before I beto aba ma obi as council of state member sabi no abobra ebe gina mpempen so obi a ne nkofo nyina timi hu se nipa so mesi de o se fata se obekwa akoye futufo etinyese bia ye handpeke no ne ye de na aba begina sam pempen so no so what I say eye aba ana ne nkofo ato ama no ana aba begina sam pempen so no na sasem bi say ya aba beto na first of all na emre wo say obeti ni din so enti mi anti ni din ho a ne nkofo no so say asodi bi wo na say man ekwan bi wo atimem for person mo de ne fa so eye na mama nka ba kun say mini Eric ka say o say o no de nko o hwe nim say bia report ni be state say bia o say o hwe nim say nke be prosecute o instead of say ye beje sika na fi o mo nchen first of all sika no ehunhia oman yi first nti anamotu esese OSP ni tu no say obedi kan gisika no because your photo no ye hia sika e de ebu oman yi na o gisika ni wi a na fe no the criminal prosecution no ato aso esan Eric tie onimpa na no bi na oka say oman mu say eba criminal cases a say wo ka chem say enchen me boa ebetimi a chem be mpro na no sa na oka any expiring date now you say any expiring date I say na asema na me Eric oka ko say that's a boa obi abetimi a prosecute edi 30 years kwa na say mo nyame ye madom 30 years bi achina mo ba power kwa still wo kwa OSP a ana say wo betimi akoka che the OSP den say nyabote wo betimi akoka che the OSP den say minia sa say mo persist to prosecute no I den we prosecute nti me face say eno de boni bi enim na OSP ni so indicate say they will prosecute the criminal aspect of it ne kwan so ano no enti me sure say simatobi atochima obibi enti ye nyina ye nya abotre ne entai OSP nachi no ndi adwuma esese odi cause enunti na omampani edineti na wono.
Okay, all right. Safari na wodo afide na to ha na otwe dwumadi na eguso ayede esomo me guest NSC Akumi of the NPP, Eric J of the NDC. Ye share adwuma Office of the Special Prosecutor waye efa Custom Division of the Ghana Revenue Service. Dwumadi bi akoso honoma emu no adwumako baako adwumako no a member of the Council of State representing the people of the Western region Madam Asumahene LaBianca Company Limited. But Eric, Colonel Damwa Nibua Efuo and the public outcry. Is that the way to go about this very delicate issue? So Uchesania Ernest Ekania, he has the option to go to court to seek redress. But from your position,
Ernest Kazanoka said, Okoto Sasimbiasia, and I nipem you know, Busasa Nano Assembly, then a buy. I remember somewhere, almost 5 to 6 months ago, this same Canada Moya, and I Abusian for Penapano, family and friends, so in Free Abusian. A home contention, but I know a lot about sector. Kenoforia Tamonia Pequia warns giddy. We name the Abayana.
Maybe I have found.
Oh, maybe what I can say.
How is it related to?
Maybe me cancer. And nothing na me busa questions say ye be masa we vania de ademona. Ya na nsa kese pa wo. Commissioner of Customs ohodo. But Commissioner General Power Executor no. Certain things ultimo what that Commissioner of Customs say you can do this. Me boy. But you know the thing is on Kendall. Then American me pair there or can idea. Me share na something else. But me from different angle never there. Meaning say me be a trim connect pamono. Because I'm saying no one can fear for no. And what is asem no?
LaBianca Saka. Na de propaganda episode.
Enti o chane nkasa yemu. O sheka no nkasa yemu na. Akwese nkofo bi obi tia no. Me no nyina na hwe video no mebo a.
No one can
asem. Na obi credit.
Video be
kind of video no and no one say can dey me hwe nya hu na obusam
video
the way Kasai press conference and I said the way he spoke the manners like bitterness and all the cause na obusami and I'm say ono he kana asem no o kasa say asenkofo bi obi bitia ne dada and ye pe kwan bi so agu nanimu ase na no kan
but not senkofo be
eno na NST kase bibi wo ho amra kwan so na we so fa I start with you and it kind of the for now the report na ba bonten the Ghana for nim office back up. That is the office of the special prosecutor, right? Or no? And obi di ejuma kwa share and san why ejuma. Until at the end of the day, say report ni I indict so now ususu say. Ebia the report no ka fa ho no enye no kra. Obetnya security redress but the same law now be fast why. Until not the posture now the be kasa public. Nipa be hu gestures na the be keka ho no. And be ma nipa wetimi sign uti. So the only advice they made in the market or damn what? Say the minister, he's a lawyer. Unim said the yakan file on wrong. Go by the law. And now, Office of the Special Prosecutor and also no. And my way in discouraging is say onye nejuma. Because this particular office, na hon some doors super, you are aware. The first person I'm mampeni de no call hono be catch this mampeni na nkasa corrupt into a resign. What am I say? Martin Amidu. What kind of report to be no the buyer or some mampeni ketase shemu a owanko ye primary but that's a part of corruption so okay enti the same SP back on call no ye ne de wantimi antena enti wo de na wa ye ne no o party for no best split venom se bi be ba so ne de keka ho because omuhu ni se mampani na ma appointment and was saying investigate the former appointee in the issues aba they na asem no buy no party communicators kwan ya omo se mo mfa so nkasa se me wo ye say obi send ma me ye say mo issue no mo hwe ne yie no mo nyina big guys in the party and omo ho asem aba nti mo ma we nkoye wo nti kwa you praise the president me send am let me send it to you meba nti no tim say ade no na awe
send it don't
me send am ni se me na ma send am utim say ade na den awo mo efie ntokwa and the woman is a financier of the NPP you know oya financier nti ehọ na ama ne kan kana no and ubusa na person say
okay
oya council of state member ojidi say den na betimi aye fine ne de ne by appointment by election right but yeah side of Africa no penny di bone on resign sa na etie wa ugbe so bi resign na no eden because ade we a huge embarrassment on the woman and in the company because we are in a state obi anim say Ghana we are into crisis now yeah liquidity obi anim what am I say enti mpanimfo a mo na mo ya candifo e ma oman mo na mutu man mpanimfo not matters of this sort ebe for at this stage and once I crowd here say obi say resign you have to go and let me use this your medium kroma your problem back up your churches yes
churches are hidden
unim me a Christian me
na Canada mo kwa sorry
oda me
churches are hidden
oda me unim say okoya asori mu a sa nkofo we ya na ye heli omo asori dem
nkofo ben
nkofo a edi oman ne dem no omo na omo ye elders deaconesses asori mpanimfo catechists ne de keka ho so this is the timer because I was story be I said something about somebody na asori mpanimfo kushia na ye prayers e de mama me na ye kan yansasem no ye bompa ye tie wa asori dem see you nkofo
based on what now the chance who can
and this no but that's not fair
no let me
based on what
this LaBianca issue when him the first person who raise here
why
me he's aware me raise was Sempa FM and an a lawyer
that ben
oh some months ago ache and an a lawyer
can you be specific I want to get the because I want to verify
fan say almost a year in me raise you can call your producer Dominic me raise the issue no and an a lawyer Fred Dominic say omo mama retract it say that scandal is loading na ma dikan ko comment on my Facebook was say LaBianca scandal loading and I catch Dominic lawyer no be kan mama na nkasa wo because me na minim de ntia me ye den me come asem so I won't retract until last week I me buy obi busa me same questions na say report ya by dem kasa wo na di kan betena ha henti say BBC beba so they me person me try say empanimfo okruma they know what is going on
and mo na mo petition
meba opeso chese LaBianca na say why untouchable na
is untouchable na why nedim in your party or touchable
that's some now
and FN we meeting the meter and also kra no and I say OSP report na ba but in a way me na nya adwen maka
that is the more reason why I think that you should give this government a plus. Say the office on one office of the special prosecutor no etimi adidwuma I indict
but me buy my commend the OSP office
on commend
earlier comment say why had there but me na misusu bia nko ko extra ma I said it here and a good step anyway
commendation and shada amba papa didn't come out
2% me sorry bona about no well I said it's a political edin
yeah
okay say ye wa ban mu in 2014 sa jida issue na yadi oru abuga pele mu kujina court
yes
say ya yen kofo abuga pele so call prison be 2 years na no other names of mama na pardon and waba it is not easy say the way me ye juma ma NDC na NDC abana nyame mfasa ma bibia fa mesuasi na oru ma hama se ohwenhwe ha me yede me akọ it take bold leaders and it me yes ade no anything I me recommend no why ade and now okohwe sa abuga pele mu case na o kan ya se o na obi ye pani wo ha paper bi obi twiro de ba na table so na wo sen ko hu sa ade we wrong wanya enu nti watomra that is it watomra Fatima say enti ns be ade na duru no yenim say OSP de ne de aba even the woman no kra na report na like I indict no owo ho akwanya so seeking for redress and oni akwanya no owo da akwanya kind of munyina wo ho akwanya but as now what we know OSP report yenim ade foforo bia ana CJ Hermanim ka yeah say the yenim OSP
and no komo na
yenim hwibiem until say obi be ko appeal on the said report ama different verdict aba no the report holds Masa.
All right.
A man for her dear cost of port no NS no nimo on import. Why adwuma ho. Dear cost of port no. See yes. Why adwuma ho da.
Atwam na
and I'm see why adwuma ho pen. Dear cost of port no. See serious as a nation. Na ye my partisan interest no enkata ye ni. Ni ebetuatua ntokuro bia enka ye hia yi levy. He's aware.
No, but Aban Iba, you were 2 amount, Dr. Baumia, going paperless at the port, and yet all these things, and it's such a movie.
Time of paperless and started a port, Visano. Yeah, pencil started.
The Papa Bia and
the issue is started paperless. Nakata started. You can't
start more time. Every
Russia, Ukraine cry.
Starting more time.
And I cover so what I'm saying is that you were quiet, you bet me a Sian. So as of mine. Don't forget, Professor Amos could the same port issue. Okay. Or coffer customs for now. Okay, sir. What is the way forward? You better better how can you say ya? Into Jenna was here now this time.
Eric, yeah. How do we control it? So now we are moving forward, no? Aban for Beba, MPP for Aban for Beba. There will be elements in the political party in the government. To the detriment of Omaino Yesikasem.
Politicians and Kasan. Yeah, problem more man. I'll be honest. Unim, sir, many MPP ni be obedient komobicham. This 1D 1FI omodeba ya almost omoboama industrialization akoso. Once you ma tax waiver. Na wo hwe kwan ya na finance ministry omo fa ho. Emema tax waiver no rough na. Ni sika na ye hwere a. The last day na omoko pass sa emra na ebe edin hyehyɛ ebe to kwan ebe fa so we vita se parliament benya da oversight nyama.
Yeah.
No more there another 17 items and they push it floor say yeah ebe cost o man be $150 million yeah more tax waiver. So we politicians always I think they consider interest in it too much. And that is the problem. So until see ebe realize say nipa na eto aba my no problem of any yeso my no. Ebe how my no. So this is the time. BBS no. What should be the roadmap?
Ask exactly my question. Yes. How do we deal with it? Because there are also financiers in the NDC. The NDC powers in CAR. They'll be calling for some of these waivers.
Make a politician, make us say we politicians.
Yes.
And what do we have to do? And there is a economic crisis. See in any team. Although say NDC your opposition, but filling station and menu and fire and one am fire. We will pay the same thing. So now you should be focused as leaders of a country. We should have a plan. Kwan ben ye be faso asisa nya mana no report yema animdefo enim ye kira adwena yemfa because ene kuroma o kira wadwena se kom na de wa o kira wadwena. That is it. Until see be realize say there's something wrong somewhere what's ye hu adwuma no ye nya solution because nipa na identify say mistake go baby. How do you solve it?
How do we solve this problem, this waiver issues? How do we solve it?
Maybe before I will solve the waiver problem no many okay adwin say young politicians, we are the problem of this country. Because young politicians are the problem of this country. And every can struggle and instantly being coffee and conform and penny and son and what on. And none on one case Canada a year in a presentation and also in a press conference. Clearly, he stated what his problems are. Say, Obine one in office now, OSP, and I say, Office of the Special Prosecutor. No. A request says, I need panem bra on secondment. Ano no so omo hia ne services nti ontimi ma sa nipa na ede enko
ho na asem ni na afi
o se ho na asem ni according to ono o se ho na afi
okay
let is a wo kan na kokika se oni abusua bi person mo pamo na then comes in your political interest and how it is a problem for us as a state because we are unim no kwa no person we can because of your political interest nti ho na yen politicians are na your problem no. Say asemi aban ye bepa asem ne pomasi bre ne aka no kra ne de no kra na ye adwuma. It's quite difficult for us. Ye hwe baby a ye interest wo. So, na asem a ye ka ho asem e ne nyina se Canada mo nankasa kire baby asem ne pomasi bre so. Ujafo yi asem ana e wo me ni ntem ni ntimi mete kwa so koka o baby so be indict me. At this point no, there was a wu hia ni say ono be kokota akoti no akopruvi say e ampa say asumesi ka so be indict me na ofasa akwan ni so indict me ana e ho na asem ni gina then you better hold your peace and your silence. Other than that, then there's nothing to talk about. But I mean, here record tissue is the Canada. Once I'm kind of thing, but do a LaBianca then I know or wink goom no wink on baby. Any show is so an out chair say. Bear almost Nnawotwi Yi person me was so be. So I tell you, one our chair say, bear a co affinie. No cran so make I say, metie sa show no. So I tell you, I will start to say. Odi insemi to dwa o nti ebeto ambasa asemi kwa na originative fi wo bia wo asema o kan yi na nipa ne so nya akukudu ana se ehwo awodin no yeden ono so de kodan OSP say any OSP nhwehwem but I quite remember say me say wo kan one asem so I say but whatever be the case no ene no nhwehwemu abeto dwa OSP ne nya hodin nya akukuduro aye de wo so you are struggling so hard say odi o mampani betwitwi mu ansa na wo ato. Because yeah, that's what you are doing. Now, if you say, "Okay, man, say, oh, person, yeah, now the man penny any chief for man sana or what but the same man penny no, or no mandate OSP no, or no body no, no what provided resource, or no I ensure said the independence of that institution no is established. It's in our OSP that me nya ho de no ide. Why waiting me this report you abetuja. They said when you bibi ama wasia. You're born a chrono.
Okay. Ablade, a few kuma on WhatsApp. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Yes. I'll come back to you. Mr. Mesamba, I'll say, I think the GRA boss must be reminded that the special prosecutor was a lawyer in the chamber of President Akufo-Addo, and therefore is in the family and friends government.
Can you imagine?
Very soon, charges will be fabricated against GRA boss, and he will be dismissed. Nobody should dare touch any Achim Ebuakwa citizen. Ablade, Efiekuma, Node, and no Abba on Facebook. I think the customs boss should just come out with facts to counter the special prosecutor allegations and stop the small boy and big man defense. Obi so dia or the Abba and no Ejabata or say the MPP government keeps putting blames on Russia, Ukraine, or Hindu economy. Hindu honum. Let me take this last one and then Masanso Ako. Okay, Piaga, or say, hey, Erika J, today, dear, you praise Kisia Jaben, NDC party, no, Piaga, Achimasa.
Piaga, based on my responding to test, you back on and they only near course of mine, the same thing, and I mean, Erika J, say, a binding ye be na a ya, na, you ascribe it to an individual. Ye wo fanom ni ye busuafo ne wo mo efi ye mpatam ni ade oh oba ne enano ko ebisi wo mo afidie so I think say mo am host back na oka how I feel say ye bra penny honorable ye friend say napo or share juma wa ye wo energy sector but the same person in just a twinkle of an eye no associate to the president side ni dia na ko ye gumbe. It's your mind. I quite say, Bonnie Coswa. Yes, oh, I chim for now. Anna, I chim with Buakwa. I chim Nyabote. Bibi Papa Coswa. I buy him more. Bibi Papa beer Cosubia individuals assessor. I show Mochi. Now, Bibi Bonnie beer Coswa. I buy beer. Now, see a shisha chim for near the Yadis. Oh, Nyabote. Me the tribalism choir. Men, I saw behind the tribal. Oh, do a tribal. 18 episode chess and me. Me, David Nyabote. No kweni say. I must watch my man say. I must say all mine.
Maninkasa.
Assembly kweni. So what I say? At the papa beer because we are a omo of anom ne omo maame nom ne omabusia for bet near site you be from BA, near site you be from the north, near site you be from voter near de why say near bomb abaso. But bibi touch mana bibi nko ye no then they will find a route to link it to Ken Oforiatta and his family, which is so bad. Yina na o say yajitu mu say bibi koso na ya ye beka wan say bibi koso so na nya nsem oninti ne ye chiche din bibi asem ni fi won so na minority anum say Canada mo asem ayekin o person ya no de Ken Oforiatta eni na ebusuafo betchen which is quite irresponsible.
Me before asem Eric, I'll ask you the same question. On this Eduma OSPYE, do you think he should rule?
From where? Like based on what? Is it custom side nanas has has in terms of info?
So Oma indicted or more report in the Munina. Do you think he should rule? Where should it start from?
Oh, I think see our report about so what I say. sebi omampani e receive report ni wi ha ono nso no e wona na muntu e wo so otu obehwehwem ono nso ne nsa report na he has every right to look at it in terms of the law ne how ankofo na acting obi bia wotu anamon contrary to the law bia no omampani won kwan say obetime yi say nipa ne efisa position no omampani enye first time obeye sa de bi ne owura matina midu me I have so much respect for. Contrary to me Eric Tano I can't try and I say amampani say na waka efi de go amampani no ko no ade ba ko amampani ye I dey the pefe so amampani say owura matina midu issue what we call the risk assessment report and no de bre no wo di ade ne ba no ono amampani ni hwemu no ana o che say anye hwe kra na mra che ye say Odi asem tu obi so a manipa na kwanya na onyi ne ho ano enye sa na yetie enye sa na natural justice na eche o ana no nye sa na oka audio patent listen or hear the other side sa na no na menu eche say sa na yetie oh
what dey just na oka na
na so chemi ne pa eti abet na emo ase enya mo chemi nya on pese odi be ye ejuma ana mampeni che o say Minia report our ye dem kama but make sure say obekwa kotie finance minister anu disem kotie asome senior benti nyina anu disem na fa share report nim opani munia o si wajikum okay be na da eti before
answering my question
I know na me answer ba in answering your question report ya beto dwanu omampani so wa anu dis on kwan especially where Eric Nipe Eric Adamfu ne favorite what's the man's name
why
Ken Odamwa. It's a legend. Sorry. Say. Oh, me so Adam for you. There is so few. Na say ntia na be say say bibi outside chim for ne
ya kumi.
Say Eric Ebusiani. Allege say it is based on a different grounds and yet the substance of the issue. Except for that so man peni ankasa de na so beto form. No ahwehwem no hu asem ne pomasi so hu say the OSP someone wa kan nyina no Edemutro doha has much role, as you have said. Nothing should hold back Sani Pan say we're acting contrary to the law.
Okay.
And Ogusuti. And I mean Oman Peninsula minim no. Any son o nim rano, any son o nim den. Son etibiano. So she show na son city has rule.
Okay. All right. Eric.
Yeah.
The same question. If heads should rule, and shall seem free. Eric J.
Bonibia e wona sotwe e wo yemra no. Fire Criminal Offences Act na okofa Act 13 no so boni bi ebesi bia na sotwe wo enti at the end of the day omo wi omo dwuma nyina na obi ho atochema they should apply the law. Also punishment in law no as deterrent say kumiya ade atwe na so CJ ko ho na osuru but say kumiya na ya antwe na so so aye president said the see na no hwe kran den NC enti me de I know say Office of the Special Prosecutor when the powers and limits. After everything, almost this is a bonafo same because so baby a mo many pa no nkotra da kwa. Yes sir, mo mu dey do worse. Because the port Ghana corruption yakwaso nyina dey so pa port na wo. Everybody is aware but ye betena say aka na say na asori ko. Another issue ba na be discuss. Ana meboa.
O the port na here Ghana no nkofo be obsession for the port. Nyawuche. Nkofo be obsession for the port. Ubesha even within the political establishment. Ababi nya sesa pe na youth no bia ye fa me port na me nko ejan ye fa me port na me nko ejuma. Okọ ankasa na be hu ne etie mu. Enye de we aye tie eche na ehu no sa na eti wo no mo. Eti enyi ani fi so na obi question a obi say aminyu edi one of the things ni say
asa na no si kra na wabem
na say mo akan bi na media dada ya no ka nya but minia no say minim no on na Eric tie nti wo CJ ye mienu etie ye na wo say wo so ye adamfo pa minia and now bisa ni ntia na say na no abrase wonya ho brase bi di na ka ma nko so che
emra papa na ka
thank you
that is it
eti customs commissioner ni ntia me ka che say Yeri Akufo-Addo ono report ibetuja obenya mre no ahwehwe mu ni say first of all medical twadwen si so say purportedly no papa no acte within the remit of the law ubisa customs advance ruling in cheche mu amede we no bibie no eche say acte contrary to the law so what I say now until say fe say emra no ana so arbitrary to the extent say obi betena no ma obetin di mra na hye ni sem no aka say rikeje hu ye fenti ni ma grant no sa advance no aka say next kumi ye mi opponent nti me mana Sam Rana never said kwan. That is the only solution to the problem. But we and only few on there. Untimi so preocupe now see OSP issues are reporting head is rolling there be another yes one family kwan so say your face emrano is so vague so arbitral to the extent say nipa no on one betimi efinimu e decide sana opebia and Sam Rana na was here block na say we see etua no kwan na ma obi betina on ma nipa no wentimi amfa ono ne pe anya adwuma te say sana ope no
Eric now I know go.
Yeah oh me say on the NS person say asa ahoden amede kasa no e wo fom
o se minia no
wonim emra asem ne yeka emra
you do inflation na
emra
e wo be say voice reverse sa
emra de enye patapa ne
you do inflation na voice reverse
na office of the special prosecutor ne powers ekuta no me nya me na ekuta me ana me boa
e wo say kita wan sa
no me ba mampani na ama na kwenya e na ode some powers bia de ama no e na oye na adwuma e na enyire nim say adwuma na oye no e the interest of ye Ghana fo nyina enu nti na make say at this stage na ye wo no na report na ba mom ye ntena ha enkondem no te say de bia na amanfo de akoma hyewe kasa no at the end of the day say wokọ na also wokọ challenge na report na ba na wokọ na ye exonerate wa Ghana for ye besin ate ana meboa so for now there o punishment na woka no say enkofo na report na indicate omo no omo ne hwe ye fa ho biem dia Ghana for ye take ni say report ni hold president betimi agina so act. That is it.
But you think beyond investigations, OSPI, you know, there should be another, maybe, you know,
media ni say ohwe
body to
do a
further
company na no body there called office of the special prosecutor on why an investigation we are obetimi tabiri the work court.
Okay.
Or that powers.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
And this all catch them say obi invade tax. Now we are accepting the report. Obi influence peddling. Ni na a crime. What you say? And to say at the end of the day, nipa na ode sa akwa do no born no. Went me and justify, went me and seek for any other redresser. Special prosecutor bet me pursue, so he be a prosecuting nipa no. That is the law.
Okay.
And for now, yeah, no. And I think say with this or the buy and when ya the support of greater proportion of Ghanaians. And to mean say Ghana no say oh yeah the part. Nipa ni di wachi.
Because when you support because
I am support. Just mo di onyam support.
No, tie dey say support na dey. I feel na o win mo support because yan ken say go yan ken we say go na.
O win one.
I no win mo support. Walanyo in Akwetia or say I'm in the shoes of the canal Damwa. I was impressed with his gesture, but as it is always said, let them put it on you. But let it not be done. I doff my hat off for the canal. Walanyo ewa kwetia anode eno baye. Walanyo NSL kumise uchia. We to say CJ. I think the office of the special prosecutor has done a fantastic job, especially hitting hard at the people in government. But it should go back. But there are more issues than what is currently happening in the government. So you should look at those issues, especially those in the era of the NDC.
Exactly.
Or say a friend ni ajete, and also there or they ebaye and no. Well, right now, yeah, inflation as of July, say yeah, can say 31.7%.
Sir,
31.7%. Yeah, kwa ba, yeah ba. Stay with us.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll show you a video. Make I will say, I briefly overshare some video on YouTube. No, one more don't man that's no. I am me so. Me asu we are just a briefly obenya kwenya. The video be I debe to hano. What to me a share. Near what you say was no so. I am me a send a beya. We have been souvenir be a share. I briefly I am sa video be I debe to hano. Ubenya be a share. Me that's it.
Okay, iti yamo achiama akwa babio afei na odo afide na to ha na otwe dwumade na eguso ede bro short time no sima no beye enum sima be nson na agbapa no knono ehon eguso aye konondu na yasore so answer na metwa me ho no me the July 2022 CPI report and inflation rate as at July 2022 me tuja 31.7%. Anesi akumi. How did we get here? To say him for na you did make here kwe.
Anyway, But it looks as if it's a multimedia for more special interest or inflation more.
And multimedia for
because multimedia me who say since I'm many fee
Ghana need the interest.
But multimedia the more special interest because multimedia a card at the inflation figure at so at the more brand. Oh, at the obi so asem. And our pressure. At the more brand at twice here. As he say it's a commercial message. And I say just a minute but anyway.
It is a very important information I dey my Ghanaians, our listeners and our followers.
Now information if you say if you Ghana for year.
Yes.
I buy one and
buy inflation as
I don't know pressure. Say end that way nim share. Also na the brands near the at twice Joy FM.
Adom. How did we get?
Oh, serve you.
Me serve anyway. The truth of the matter is say maybe I can say it's quite unfortunate say ya be do baby ya be do Them mono what is going on across the world. Maybe sure say there's anywhere that inflation is moving on a downward trend. And we have our own domestic challenges, which are partly structural. And a war external imbalances are such shocks and so as I be peso, am I inflation air cost so. But be it as it may no, sana misikano no, ninyina no niyama air cost across the world. And then Nyama being so structurally, equity over the years up to now. And amana your friend is saying inflation ababedu ni abedu no. Na near ni ka hon say near excess abuying a year. And I'm two excess abuying two. Near timid inflation e bad down no. And no na buying A2. Now as a matter of time no, we say enchebia. I'm sure the last time I meet here the government statistician not sure say ontimi can see me say it has peaked, but ocean year corner one may not be wrong. So obeja to say it has peaked. Not just a peak na ye do no because ocean food inflation other inflations or basket anymore. In the last 2 months no and cost so to say na a cost no. Now these inflation ya ababedu we say no if other inflations na influencing na yababedu sa so nti me sure say abana muntu awotu ene eniama bi mu ayeyen as a matter of time no the inflation be back down na nti America na me the American kosi say ye were your own domestic challenges I warn which are structural anyway and ye war these external shocks and imbalances are ye ka ho asem ye no so etimi high fiscal consolidations no. Na sanse mwena ye ka na bi yenu anu NDC for say they downplay it now say oh ye ka bibia almost say Russia Ukraine invasion na akofa sa problem we aba e omo no mo kan na mo na mo kan me say ye can ye cite these imbalances na external shocks na omo ka say bibia na yen akoka sa asem no but untimi nyi sa asem no so ye den enfim because ade nesi ye no so won sunsun so anya no kwese covid here COVID is here and no say abiding care a lot of cost. So when you say life is an opportunity cost, it is the opportunity of choosing one variable over the other. It is sabi sika LaBianca was a udikosi aspect no. Sa sika no na bia odi akwakoto COVID vaccines. Sika ebia was enka udikosi school dying and sika was a odi share investment no. Sa sika na bia odi akwakoto kids any nyama aboa amani abonipa ho ban during the COVID era. Sika ebia sebi odi so odi empuntu nyuma no sa sika no na ebia wo se ye de no aduane ma hiafo ni mobewafo edi sa sika no na wo so odi bi so businesses ase. So sa sika na wo se nkeko into an investment that's supposed to yield returns a bit me stabilize sika sem no to say na city no na we lose sa opportunity no. Ne be mo hu sa some America no no kre say from 2017 ABC 2019 they ba before COVID no eba no na o share economic indicators na say na ejina say bi hwe be aban fa inflation fee any baby odi bedu ye enti name started 2 months America it shows something is going on. It is all dissecting now who near ama ye do some pempenso na you are not wrong to point out na nya bi sabi me na America and now you read the IMF reporter what did they say. And now you are mobile money buy mum penny for better train komo mo kono. Then no can say ama Ghana my abedu baby abedu no. Ama yi COVID enfim. They spoke about the lingering effect of COVID-19. They also spoke about this external imbalance as a result of your friend say Russian-Ukraine invasion. No, it's yes a yen and a year count. Assembly the whole plane. Okay. And a sebi so yes a Ghana pay NAC a penny a womra ye can once a me about Nnawotwi Mama Famanusi. And yes sebi ye Ghana penny a penny e was amria ye womu you. Okay. And near many workers according to the UN. And about 250 million people are bound to face extreme poverty. I feel we unko see ne wie. That is ombe ko hia donko mu. And then Cynthia UN estimate say enipa dodo say ebedi ohia bubro enko si afi we wie. Bibi si owiase anka fi say UN issues are reporting.
One who say as we speak, oko Europe, certain countries, Germany, Amsterdam, they are advertising for job. Omokra na effect no on Russia-Ukraine war. A year very hard no. Now they are advertising for jobs.
Amaya wabo mudin says check the records. They were hit so hard by the COVID, and people migrated. If you honor echo UK in other parts of the world.
Really?
Yeah, check Italy and see. So be our what Italy that we are the migration level down because people found a way of moving out, and a population it's in itself it creates vacuum. It is a buying pick up and answer on economy in air pick up. Obviously there will be spaces.
They will advertise for jobs.
They will advertise for jobs. What else? Because it is a market. It is also a statement of fact. Now, Nnawotwi, say na omo economy no ebie no. Sa nipa dudro bebe ya omo hwere omo in that multiples no. It is so they will need people to fill in those vacancies. Okay. And your money be any straight line calculations are
but my production team I a wonderful job. Okay. There are sectors with inflation rates are a year above the national average of 31.7%.
Okay.
And that is what we see on our screen now. For instance, transportation. Now we are looking at 44.6%.
Yeah.
Which is way above what the Mamisha say food now.
What about transportation?
Okay, good.
What is influencing transportation inflation? Transportation inflation, BB, domestically, we are seeing something different.
It is fuel.
It is fuel. What is the price of fuel on the international market? That's how you look at it. I know say any pay be more be over the period. I'm sure so government should pull out the taxes on fuel. But we have grown over the period to know, say, even other taxes are buying AEF fuel, so near they were of marginal effect. At you know, ye pray, say, are buying fuel. I mean, the debut, I say, me so, me tofu or me bread. Sabi, and I buying fuel. And you mean, you can me so many budget, our benefits. Because I say, me sika, me spend it, edit tofu, eguka muno. Many savings also at the ABB. Okay. It is a good thing. It is a idea buying fiswa. Why not?
Okay, but even in the US as we speak, the last time CNN report, now I said previously now a liter of petrol, $5.22 dollars. Yeah. To see about to buy 4.1. It say yeah, Ghana. In fact, we are even picking information. Say a bit down, further down. US. I don't know how to enter so.
I so bad down, but just say now if you can have 5.22 no.
Yes.
So we say they bar into the CD equivalent. Ebi wompa mewa. Ebi wompa later.
Because of my incompetence. I'm a dollar in CD. So don't do that debate. No, don't do it.
Obey dollar.
Oh, Sana was on.
No, yeah, fast.
Once all of a sudden,
no my.
Yo, they be do. You be. Eti no question say. At the end of the Ghana say yet so. And now we almost so 3%. Make I say now be any change so. Eti Ghana so almost so. But the truth of the matter is say, say whatever shocks and whatever imbalances are happen across the world, no, the effect is not the same based on the country. For instance, how hard you will be hit by all these external shocks, no? We are a developing country, when in so power also. We are developed country, so but sebi it cannot be the same as a developing country. It is say, compare sometimes straight lines are na emwa. It is a near money go a yen sheni fan to
Eric, remember but food and non-alcoholic beverages. It's also, I mean, and also so it's above the national average, 32.3%. Eduane, you didn't Ghana.
One more year planting for food. Eduane.
And I say, Akumi, na me Eric Jesu.
Say unim say transportation affects food. So when you have a situation where you have a challenge with the transportation sector, especially fuel pricing, cost of food increases. That's how come sometimes independent become because it is not an issue of availability. Sebi eduane wa yedin. So ni say eduane wa yedin it mean increase food inflation. But eduane enwo yedin. But say ye be kwa 5 yen nkura ase e de aba ye kuro mu no. Ebo ni ade the process na ebo ni ade a amount for the to so no. E kan be na ma food inflation e koso. Ni nyina kan na ban tu anamon ni ade ebo say look over the period no we'll reorient our people to understand how these systems work. Yen yanum bi o kwampo a ene no munya te se fu o koso pe ono ama so a percentage bi o pe bi ano de ato so keke. All these things are structural changes and
buffer stock. Now there's a new board. You see, I'm authorities.
A Greek minister say.
They say, oh, now visa questions. What's the problem?
You know. Still, you go so come about transportation. Why?
Because if that says stability, no,
stability, if
say you can't fool ourselves here. Say for instance, for menu how price fluctuating. So what I say, and it's didn't stable. We are there a direct effect on other sectors of the economy, and that's what you are seeing under food inflation. I think the only thing I say no because we are American.
Let's talk about how we get to the other sectors. But Eric J, my member also.
Some now Bekan so I'm fine. No.
Communicate out himself.
I mean too full.
Normal.
Me too full.
CJ, the essence of economic management team. This the essence of economic management team. See a pound of war. Share economy into TAE. As some fast with the business, share debt sustainability. EBM create decent, sustainable jobs. EBM sustain a stable exchange rate. Now your inflation wants desirable inflation.
It's a book.
But you see the head of economic management team in this country, Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia.
Wow,
former Methodist church member. I say no a brigade. You see, the friend brigadier Bawumia. Yes. You see, Ernest, baby Edru no. I was say MPP. Mama into mofo. Mo communication.
I went to mofo.
Mo se sana kakra. Let Ghanaians know say, ma mismanage economy no. One say nipa wo ye o mu na o ka no kra na. E better than to lie. Because adenoma say no. And I'm a person who yi mo 40 in adequacy obi. And don't forget, CJ. Omoba abemu 2017 neba. For to be anywhere to aban we free aban nankasa. Omoba first 2 years. Na ni na ye Mahama fort. Mahama break economy no. And na the oja eni. Subsequent year could do 2019 hokono. And na COVID-19 by. And also problem be an organ be an COVID. And then Ukraine and Russia and talk about every problem in this country, Russia and Ukraine. But yeah, can inflation as them. Your factors are the inflation and cost we know. But make I say time when I'm in opposition. Now what tell you so common phrase and I'm say. Uko Ivory Coast, Uko Mali, Uko Burkina, yani omu African countries. I don't know omu die say near die say. So kai say answer na Alhaji Bawumia kan. Especially Ivory Coast. Anado de ho na no de mfanto. Me no kaza sisi Gabon. Gabon. African country. Mewa. Gabon inflation 1.2%. Gabon. Cameroon there 4.6%.
What's the source?
Tanzania Oh, check Bloomberg, you get it. Bloomberg source. Mama source. You see Bloomberg. I've written it. Mama source. What is your problem? If I lie, they are here.
We are fact checking.
Yes. Tanzania, 4.5%. Niger, 4.8%. Ivory Coast, 5.4%. Togo, Togo is 6.8%. Ghana, I'm saying 31 point something percent. So the simple question is, Russia and Ukraine, amanya ho do ayeka no affect your man. See you remaining na nkomo ne nyede.
Meet you.
Ghana, yenkwa na importing nyama na. Ivory Coast importing nyama. Sudan, at 7% do importing nyama. Mali, 7% do importing nyama. The issue is say, mobile no, you mismanage everything and you never anticipated say, ye ko yenim no. Sa nyama bi se be ba be boom. And CJ offer IMF report in 2016, World Bank report in 2016. They projected say because of investment, then Ura Mahama na waye wa abamu 2018, 2019, 2017 there will be growth in the system. Who doesn't know? Uba na wa mo brew. Ejapade na obi be boy obeto so no na na wudi. Nti na ora fisa wo be investment na nka wo ko anim no aso aba beto. That is the whole mess. Nti na me no ka say wo be ka kire me say inflation na akosoro nti no ye ni say ya petrol bo akosoro nti aduane de nkabu na wo say aduane bakrum. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia na ka kire ekrum ha say fundamentals ni weaker. Exchange rate burden. E be expose you. Today, more the solid economic management team. More the policies go akwan planting for food and job. Nti wo say aduane bu. Offer planting for food and job document na your maize, cereals, na vegetables. Bayere nka ho, manke nka ho, abro body nka ho. Ba na no ada bayere bu wotachimandwam no. MPP for nam radio so say aduane abu. Mo so nam na mo bo kofie no. Abaya amakuafo no fertilizer. De wo se mo kwaje hu sika pudu amode be ya aburo ni adade. Aburo ashoto. Ubusa a simple question about buffer stock. Agric minister say Ghana ye buffer stock no enye de edikipu aduane. A container is here. Because as at now, buffer stock umpuno feedi yenuan ma free SHS no. I bind your moka 340 million Ghana cedis.
International authority no na buffer stock.
Useless. What are they doing? Me no kasi see and dollar edasen any cedi. Almost 10 Ghana cedis. As at CFA akonnwa so no, ye dem around 4 cedis. Wo say incompetent. But we mia kasa hunu kasa krom ha didi atem ne anyansini kasa today where is he? And obeka inflation the ama food inflation akosoro se petrol bo na yeti krom ha ye nim se petrol yakra na adwaman so sije na ameboa ye kokra petrol na anye ye sidi ne ye deko ana ameboa ye de dollar na eko dollar na ye deko no enkofo e wo so motena se hwe ye sika asem tutu yiye no Alhaji Bawumia na da o ma no se Ghana obi anim se ba na economy o mo number who doesn't know. It is a wontimi manage dollar cedi relationship. Na importer na okwa akofa fu we naba no. Or the dollar dodo e na ekwa akofa ba. Oba ye the final consumers ye na ye be piaka. Is that not it?
Okay.
Me time so
Bloomberg is here, please. I just did this one quickly.
So
that me fani na channel. So Bloomberg is here. July 18th, 2022. So let's start with Nigeria as of July 19th.
Oh, July.
Now,
okay.
Yeah, inflation rate as of June, okay. 18.6%.
Okay, June.
In Nigeria.
Okay.
As of June, 18.6%. South Africa, as of May 2022.
May.
Now inflation 6.5%.
Okay.
South Africa, 6.5%. Now in Ghana, as of June 2022, 29.8% on Bloomberg.
Yeah.
And then Kenya, 7.9%.
Yes,
Yeah.
You see, figures are 1.2, 2.2. I quoted me to Tanzania. And I go to Cameroon, me go to Niger.
And you 1.2, 2.7.
Gabon, me go to 1.2%. Then I go to here. No, Gabon, you're wrong. Check the current inflation.
Mama, check Gabon, please.
Now check Sudan. Check Mali. You debate figures. No, he's challenging figures of those countries. Meanwhile, you can't challenge figures in your country. Mama, I'm not challenging. And I'm saying, check it. Mama source. We June ni July. Oh, June ni July. Me more current year Bloomberg Diaba. Go and check. Also, what data?
I say he's on the side.
CJ. Me no kasa out of 195 countries in the world, Ghana, Omaya ni sika semunye no. Ye ne toso last but one. The whole world, the whole Africa, ye ni edikan.
What's the source?
Bloomberg. You think I'm lying?
Don't worry.
No, I have everything here. Me say, maybe I have.
These are the same people.
CJ, I have everything here.
What Bloomberg
No, we currencies with West spot return in Africa.
You know those things.
As of 8 August 2022.
Currencies.
Nankaunim.
Yes. Your kind is it the same as currencies?
CJ, mama.
What's your
in Africa? We
see Africa. And what? World, Ghana. Yeah, toso last but one. Yeah, toss me no say yeah, sika semonye. Even Ukraine krana. No, yeah, toss second. O man ya sika semonye. Ukraine mpo na o wa kono ne Russia kono. O toss nwotwe. Yes, you know, Africa any edikan sika semonye. Who doesn't know?
In Africa we are 22nd.
There be any edikan. We Africa o man ya sika semonye any edikan.
Malawi Kwacha is the 21st.
CJ.
Sierra Leone is 20th. The Egyptian pound is 19th. New Sudanese pound is 18th. The Ugandan shilling is 17th. The Mauritanian rupee is 16th. And the Botswana pula is 15th.
According to Bloomberg, the latest reports, Ghana, the currency in the West in Africa, the whole world, as a date, bang. I will check the date for you. But the latest report from Bloomberg. Latest.
Tell them the date. I'll check the date for you.
Ghana, we are seeing all kind of money music as
Over
Africa, any edikan. And on America, actually, me new kumiyama nati asese. Say, uko to food inflation. Say, abru figure be and was say kwa. Kumi person ya analysis chair say, petrol born a wasro. Meet president or member president kwa.
Is that not first of all
a statement of fact?
Dispute it. No, yes. I can't. Yeah, but
let me talk.
Why you?
CJ, you himself found what work wasro, right? Ghana, all can oil producing countries. You can't. And until another no born to in opposition. No, was so manya yetisika so you too found aden a petrol wasro. In your budget, 2022 budget year no, you project say a beton $62 per barrel. Issue to Kostra because of COVID Ukraine are all can. A Kostra my year was saying Kenyan went for Yenyam Faso free. So at the end of the day, Fasoni Benyano said to me for much more, yet me the big cushion no more. Go to Kenya. Kenya, somewhere 7 months ago, almost the $360 million. And they subsidize it, said they buy a farm over form. A matimum for one tomo. And now, Mini CJ Tehan, ya me know the manager Ghana dollar ni CD. A large Baumia, the super incompetent vice president. What am I saying? Obetina sia ye adwuma ahwama economy ni hwan high onam na okwa asoro ni birthday adan obe break the 8 and na me no kasa dollar break 8 a ono no onam 10 cedis a okọ and na me no kasa petrol as at January this year na a liter of diesel was around 6 Ghana cedis and I'm saying okọ Ivory Coast a liter of diesel o de bag Ghana sika mo 7.5 omo word of the omo part of the global economy. Omonya affected by Ukraine and Russia and Toka. Omonya affected by COVID. That is what we are saying now. Because you came, na ma dream in and say, Mamu ya Bosia. Because be our bar Bemwa, or promise Ghana for say within 18 months, or be transforming the economy from gorgeous-based economy to production. Now, I say moving from taxation to production-based economy. What have you produced? If you claim say, Oba, no, one more industries about through one district, one factory, maybe. O say oba no industries about through one district one factory. Import na nka ye import no mon nka be lesser. Ba fe na import so kosoro. O so we be more factories. It is not reflecting. That is the issue. Me no kasa sisi. Ade be mpa ne wo Ghana open so ne boefo. Tell us. And how you spoke in opposition. Ne de mo ye ne e different. Sompo. It will be matters of economy. Don't be citing UK, America. Sa comparison ya munyai. Mon fi compare your peers na. More opposition and I'm compare omono. Go to Ivory Coast. Kobusa petrol ni diesel bo. Why? Boni be ni aye. And as at now I ti krom ha. CJ. Aban betena konwa so a na obobo se nyafu na ye ka onte ase no. When we say Fitch, Moody's, S&P, omo ina downgrade om. CJ. Unim ni sinso so. Meaning say so okwa adwaman so say sika mpo na akwa pa ba. Obi ani ho a ode ni sika be mani pa na otwe nduru na okowu. Because all the usika kobo ne bosin a owu ahwan ho na akwaje no. CJ, let me read something here for you. Alaji Bawumia in 2015. Remember? I was saying, kind to CJ.
Yeah, my church of Unchained.
Oh,
I did be anywhere. What can you say?
Alaji Bawumia, 24th March 2015.
CJ, what
kind of Twitter handle? Sign on Facebook.
Connie handle. Why can't you read? I'm creating your model.
CJ, let me read something to you. I said, notwithstanding the bailout agreement with the IMF on March 20th, 2015, Moody's downgraded Ghana's credit rating further into junk territory. And the Moody's, almost the out of him. Say, almost so IMF, maybe. And the S&P at the out of him. And the Fitch at the out of him. And these are the people and the Fitch at downgrade or more, and finance minister, at ministry, no actual or they could protect credibility. But look at what Bawumia said. And that morning credibility in the market. Enti mukwa amunya hwema. IMF na mudi atemu no ene sika ye kwaje be $900 and something million. Momo kope $3 billion. What have you done in this country? Aban oba na wo ye capital expenditure. O ye de be wo mfaso de de ama o man no. Ye tie konwa so ye kwaje besia $1 billion. Atoabo gas project no nko ade ye no. Aka unim a save Ghana over $300 million anke de be kra gas de aba Ghana. We said factory, one district, one factory, one village, one dam. No, as soon as so ben and anka this time was yehubi because abanya waba we started with flagship policies. We second year in first term. O ko 6 years. And yema we no be anywhere some for so dey man this time. Why? Meaning say nyama we fa so bia ma bia so yetia near lunch me ba near lunch railing for why and then the policy there.
Because na ni o kan ya dey abehu is not there.
CJ na railing for why the omo lunch wo when say we planting for food and job na railing for something say me too said okay just a lunch na ban ma lunch ya we are not seeing the positive result of mo lunch na moye and governance no you are running by slogans and by brain you translate dwen as at now. And until Ghana for the new trust, ni even we those in opposition, like say, mampeni e shake waba mu kakra, na honke kamrem. And also you can say unemployed. Ghana for ye ni adwuma ye ne ye kase na ban onyi bi mu mfim na the ministers no bia ya de. No wonder because no onim baby okọ whether he's sleeping or he's awake no kro onim. Into ono ye de akọ kase ni minister bi nya de. So what we are telling Ghanaians is CJ, this inflation figure ya better na discuss. The following week and next month inflation be kwanani because this government what they do omoko office they have no plan, they eat, sleep and go back again. No plan.
The exchange rate of the least valued currencies which was updated on 14th July 2022.
Okay.
The weakest currencies. Number 1, the Iranian rial.
Okay.
Number 2, the Vietnamese dong. Number 3, Lao or Lao Chan kip. I know your number 3.
Country,
number 4, the Indonesian rupiah.
Okay.
Number 5, the Sierra Leonean leone. Number 6, Uzbek sam. Enti ni how kind factually say Ghana currency.
No okay. Ma said it. Read this. No. Let's go on.
Read it.
No, but say sana be you say am for so na man say mo full so dey be che.
Baby read.
Okay,
that's why you are the habitat. Until now na ya dante.
So let me just read it or say Africa, cedi still worst performing currency in Africa. Depreciate 28.8%.
What do you want again?
What's that? So which page?
No, because what do you want again?
Okay, that is the worst.
No, but we are talking about Africa. Who can say?
And I'm
the
saying,
world.
What says the world? What is the second?
I said, me see 195 countries in the world.
And now
Africa, I said 2 things.
Oh, say in the country
what you said.
No.
What's your 195 countries in Africa?
Let us know
Africa, in the world.
195 countries in the world.
Over Africa, we are the West. That was what I said.
What are you talking about? No problem.
Who doesn't know?
Nyabutre de yajatum.
What boy my name we have no different figure.
Nyabutre, yajatum minia. What de yajatum?
What the option?
I mean, in Africa,
yes, we are the worst. In the world, we are second.
No,
I know.
Yen to aso na de say obi so obi abekwa check nipa ne be wonu ko me say oboa nipa wa hye dem
in Africa you are right, but
in the world
it's
second.
No special rating on them. Let us just move on.
Minister Hanks na
na say only same mo rating mo am rating wo mo dem. Na asema ye kan nyina no ana mo say ye nua NDC ni bi nya ne voice no ye dede no kasa na the person ochira ne say ana ye dey compare the economies of Africa. What they compare currencies are. They say Neminia yi Kenya. Not just Ghana there West. Okay. And then nothing. I say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia incompetent. They be me 2 million for now. Me can't say be channel. Me say the fact say what dream here will say BBS ne amachima tobi koso no. And no say you are competent to fill that vacancy. Because one kasa undi wudi uni say was our bobre say was here do share our position no. It is our kasa ondwe won fan compare on time no. Well, we have a time in this country and a share kran to yen. At Renchen BNC we had no challenge, external shot, nothing. And no krana ye de share won sano, na won share no papa saying na net here. Otie so catch us economic management team. Also ma said anything. They have to create sustainable jobs. And nunti no offer Yera Mahmoud Bawumia incompetent. Bisane so otie ono. What are their records for creating jobs? Sustainable job no create on time no. Any part do say no mutimi create adwuma ema om nko fo ni nyaye. Based on that intino, wo face say ene no. Se Ghana sikasem abani said there are some external imbalances near intino. Omaya bedu sam pepe so ya wo face say that makes you competent. Very renowned incompetent leadership amu providing Okroma to the extent say mo ankasa mo membership ejitu mu say ampa it was grossly incompetent and they will say because ebia BBSC and the sika say me engineer brand no that makes you an alternative and answer an option. No, that's not what we are talking about. Je nyina ye nim ye see ye and na make sure say the see ye nyina echi no o hwe aban na montuo ene ne ntutu ya eno na ma wani daso e say obetimi akobi okay no catch you say atoabo. This were the people when we discovered oil in commercial quantities. No, we say Ajongo.
You see?
They must get past that. No. Let me get there.
I need to come in with questions.
Okay, you come in with your questions. So, distorted because I paused somewhere and somebody will think say there's nothing. But I was making a point.
Okay, COVID as a walking. We got a lot of support in Yesika. Yenye sika pa anti asembisa say sika na enya eni na no ye dey anti still as ye ho kire and then we are boyen. How do we arrest this inflation issue? How do we arrest it?
No dollar ni here.
You say we no say asamba kwa na me ntina na was me point anka me come we nanka.
And
the truth of the matter is when we discover oil in commercial quantities, these are the people that told us say Ajongo. Omo ba bem nyame ncha de anche bia na president Kufo Lusu to me no mo take you over. Baby a growth e could do here 14.9. Google it. No mo nam unprecedented growth. No mo ye dede wo ho. And no ade no mo ntimi sustain this growth no. Metiti pansam ya be do 3.4. And nanu ya Yera Mahmoud Bawumia ko kasa look, whatever that is going on today no, it is partly because of some of the things that are happening in the past. Anyway, say, me babu che mami fama na me bra question and kasa. Oh, that's now.
Kasa, yeah.
Is the one actually
Guta.
And ne am no kasa no. Wo abanya one bo modern ye jawe japade jawo niama to the extent say nanka wo akwanya say also timidie 2 years so na ya nchen wo and to sana mo
how are we arresting the flying inflation? How are we doing it? Anytime we don't have all the simple questions. It's a simple question.
Let me help you.
Help us.
Oh yeah, let me help you. Aban, Osha Abanya na mutua, whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. Abanya na mutua so far challenges by Abanya too. Ebini say Abanya decided say domestically also obuane. And for you to understand, when you are in such crisis, you have to look at your revenue and look at your expenditure. So you cut down on expenditure and you increase your revenue to make sure, say, you are able to cater for us. And then gradually, you'll be exiting the woods. And there are many who can say, in order to cut down on its expenditure, and I say, or cut it down 30% discretionary expenditures that are limited to certain institutions. And there are many who can say, fees and charges of MDAs, you know, what they are called parliament, I'm a review and say, yentimi increase yentimi certain revenues. Now your revenue shortfalls. Oh, Eric. Only people bisa question. Make sure, maybe kasa so say expert. I've make sure I've usu.
Now, what is
wrong about this?
Because can food inflation as simply the okay never man
akọ question I'll be say inflation as
food.
Oh, Eric. Okay. If that's not the question, that's the question. Why you taking land man? Don't be sad about how we are going to help for the inflation to stabilize. Who now better have a propaganda? Parliament is the house of record. So anybody can tell whether they are making and no abinding e-levy by. It is all to make sure we improve on our
inflation e-levy by. Oh, okay.
Eric J.
Nadine say inflation. But I did be a trouble on the demo of my include.
Former president.
So I see and I for first question who here and you
but it looks like you're not ready to answer the question. That is the purpose of this discussion.
What's your
how
question?
We are going to arrest the flying rate.
E-levy is going to improve on the revenue collection. So increase on revenue collection. That's our revenue. No, would be your investment near there? Would be settled there? And they Fitch rating all kind. What did they say were the source of these things? Debt unsustainability.
Mm-hmm. What causes?
Any revenue shortfalls?
Now you are mentioning e-levy. It means that the government's promise of moving from taxation to from taxation to production, no, that has been thrown to
the same person. I say I'm not dealing with them. I feel
no. Some about e-levy, so and I mean,
some of the activities are buying air. Ne be ye fisa pepe so anymore. And I'm a bobo shell. Naze mi bubu ya me bo ba pe so ba be chese and I dey tina ye
me try every step of the masha Emma adeno enye sustainable
rather than our question now beside you. Let's move to
but we enye effect from
let's move to that one too. Say no now pair. The truth of the matter is we're going to move from taxation to production.
Good.
Now in moving from taxation
I see within 18 months.
I said very crazy.
Kasa.
So starting as a million or 1 minute, one member will full because son precedents now are setting. Son here bekono. And there are many who can say, you know, for you to move from taxation to production, Sebi. And yes, oh sorry, I'll buy. I'll say because me declare say you're moving into production. So mine is into production. You move into production based on investment.
Okay.
It's when the investment begins to yield, and sana you cut down on your taxes.
My first outbreak.
So you do say sanity.
Na afi ya be wrap up na ya sorry so ya ba sisi atwe. Okay, ti ya mo akwa ba bi ona otwe dwumadie so eni ye wo simane kakra na afi ya sorry dwumadie no so but Ernest, there's this call from the former president. I mean, let me read from his Facebook page or post here on the 9th of August. Last paragraph, or say a national dialogue on the economy, bringing some of our best brains together, will serve us well, even as we prepare for debt restructuring and negotiation of an IMF program. Is that a good caller? Yes.
Oh, to me, dear, inclusivity is a good thing.
Okay.
So be ya there na obebiem na nipa dodo abe joining. It's a good thing, but that doesn't necessarily solve the problem. It's as ye hu bi kwa wo man mpe. Na no mo ko senchi so mo ko senchi accord. Omu biemu a kofa nipa wo adwom ni ade nyina e de be kan ho. E ko discuss economic policies. The question one may have to answer is say yield the kind of resource na ye pa na. Say homegrown solutions now. I'm going to developing it me boy na. So it is neither here nor there. To me, ye biemu na man for ba na in the end no and she yeah a buying no send the kwan so no it still remains at the same point. si ebie mu na amanfo be mu na nhyehyeye a aban ye no the same thing no so mkoye na emwa it still remains the same point. What matters is that nhyehyeye a wo digu from no ebetimi aye the results. Ebetimi de mwa Ghana man hwehwe no. Ebetimi aboa na in the next 1 to 2 years no ebetimi yi ehun afi baby aye den. And I feel the government is on track with those
1 minute, Erica J.
1 minute. What do you kind of make us say?
A day now, Babeka.
1 minute. Be fair to me.
They're fair to you.
Be fair, show.
Na time or the man baby out they can say who say here dem.
See baby I could.
Then now Babeka.
The idea could do when you say besian boy no moja no
mo abe mo amobisia
because of
besian boy mo amobisia nya mo kwa na mo di kan dey ebedu baby ebedu
no na dia could.
No, but what has besian boy got to do with kind of foyata? No.
We don't have enough time.
But when he was doing it, you allowed it.
I didn't allow it. I didn't allow it.
No, I said nemu ase mu sure keje bi ade.
Eh sikasem tutu ya maye ne masa. Obi anim si ekọ adwaman so ne ekodi dwa ye de dollar na ekọ. Ye fi ekonnwa so ye di jabe 4.2. Ene edru 10 cedis.
Eh ya feel what is about 4.2.
The so na yes the so
4.5 I feel what is about 4.2.
Ghanaians are saying is the promises na what dem Ghana for no. Oh ye different thing. Ebiom ye ti krom hai. Upon your imports, ne de keka ho nyina no. Aban bia ba o de hihye gu akwam se de be ye beti sa nyama no so. Policies are ban de ban influence and I say any influence. What President Mahama said, yeah, we
I know
say they won't listen.
Oh, they can no other now man stick. We are comparing teacher they mo de buy import.
They buy na beti imports no. They recommended sugar factory.
Nti
wo buy ya obema ye dua ahwede.
Na Ghana real
Brazil, you see a crap sugar and $98 million.
CJ,
Me did the Chief Jerry Force and yes, sorry, so happy birthday, Mrs. Rosemary, Efia Kasewa Frimpong, who Garrett, wait free, Wukuno, Ura SK Frimpong, and then Mofrani now. Happy birthday to you. Menda, my production team, when him say, sorry, Menda say, tactical board, you're free insure 104.5 FM. And I did the Chief Jerry Force and Erica, thank you very much. And thank you very much. Nami Aduma, Nnawotwi Memenda, ebe san so de aba kwam so be ma free. The price for greatness is responsibility, Akram.